hardest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside the spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wildcats offense will have the opening possession of the game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here's the pressure. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Okay.
Statistically, this defense is not one of the better units.
Oh, we don't have the playoff back.
Change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Manning. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Made a defender miss. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
A first down run in the red zone. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. And lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Go to those situations, Palmer. You've got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting...
Give him 6. Touchdown, Longhorns! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
Texas has been struggling.
But you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC.
Georgia did.
The task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you draw. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st first down. And he got smacked.
That ball was in the air.
It's incomplete.
Ball.
This offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. He goes off of his first target. You can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. Turning it on.
That's a good catch.
31-yard line. Big play for this offense.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. 8th play of the drive coming up. Trying play action. Loose ball squirting all over the place, and it went out the back of the end zone. That would be a safety.
And these quarterbacks, they know they're playmakers, and they can make big plays, and so that you see more.
I'm challenging. No way. I think that was a pass. Incomplete pass.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
That's going to be a short. Where we at?
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
We're definitely losing if we keep that.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34.
Oh, here comes the safety.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. He's in open space downfield. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 33. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Off the RPO, complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Manning. He's going for the big play. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. And some room to work. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Longhorns are on the move. Unloads quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Quick spin on the run. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. From the gun. Give on the inside.
We are getting smacked in the
Halfway there on
face.
1st down and 2nd and 5.
No defense, no offense.
Give to the running back.
Oh,
And there was nowhere to go. Just stop quarterbacks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point extends the lead to 16.
Let's not riot.
Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man?
We are cold.
Tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but man, he had an opportunity to catch that.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye week sometimes can take away your rhythm. And that might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
He's got great speed. Bottled him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's
we're getting blown out.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down.
Too many stars.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They'll run play action. And
good defense.
This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long.
I might play the backup quarterback in the 2nd half.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Gets it to him on the screen. Shakes off the defender. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Baxter. Wide open spaces. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
I mean, we're struggling so bad.
Drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Grabbed in the backfield.
That's good defense.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets it out fast. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun to Gill, looking for room.
Oh, now they're just doing this on purpose.
Man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt.
Nope.
The officials miss. And despite the missed field goal, the lead still at 16 points.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Looking downfield on first down.
Damn.
Never had a chance. Incomplete.
The Giants
This
can do
offense
it
just has to find a
again.
way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Wants to throw again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Well, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch
least
at
our
the 13,
playing is
and they will
good.
have less than favorable field position here. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains. 1st down for this offense. Tight end now in motion. Pulls it, fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Longhorns line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Manning. Catch in the middle, it's Wingo. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Reads it, fires complete. And the
Good
defense
defense.
holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Always
Hell
a
yeah.
welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, obviously, at this point in the 1st half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Quickly to the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down.
I mean, we're still in this.
And the Longhorns will punt this one away. First punt of the day, need Love to lock them up close to their goal line. That's the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the catch. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Setting up the screen.
All right.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. That's a bad drop.
And the Wildcats are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. And that's incomplete. A defender all over.
We got no offense.
4th down coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Nice move, create some space.
What defense?
They'll get him on the ground at the 46,
We're getting walked all over.
1st down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Quickly complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it toward the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt.
Texas is
I
tough.
said something positive about it.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. It's complete. That'll be enough for a
Takes
first
him
shot down
great
to get to the
time.
32. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Actually, I know what I'm going to do.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And they took a shot on
I'm
that
going
one.
to substitute my quarterback in the 2nd
It just looks
half.
to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
And
Oh,
it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And that's a big shot, and that's a
It's
big
okay.
incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He's going to try to flip the field. With this
Texas is so tough.
He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the
Like,
first
I
half.
can't believe it.
The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Hey, I'm kind of glad
To make up for some of that lost ground
the
on
1st half
second
is over.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. And
It's
now
like
we join Kevin with the
closer
halftime
game
update.
than I thought.
In a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. And it'll be a touchback.
Yeah, I'm going to say our quarterback. He been a bad quarterback today. Hopefully he does good.
Will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the run to start this second half. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
I don't know.
Longhorns come to the line with a new set of
We'll
downs.
just play.
Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
I don't think we're going to win this.
Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the
Oh no,
44.
there was 2 injuries.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Wingo. Really putting together.
He was
a great
wild,
run. They
man.
got the first. It's at the 37. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Quick completion to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense.
Oh yeah, by the way,
on
we're
2nd down.
4-1, 9-1.
Looking downfield. It's Manning.
Oh!
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Bringing it
Fix it! Fix it!
past the 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Kentucky!
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Trying to pound their way in. He will not get there. Brought down at the
Dang.
2-point try is no good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
That was a huge pick set. Maybe that'll
And
wake
he'll
up the
just take it in.
defense.
This drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They try to get him going there.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. Good call, good execution.
We are
as they
getting
move the
hurt.
chains and they have a first down at the
Yeah,
38.
that's why I sit that quarterback
Here's this
out.
offense with a fresh set of downs.
He wasn't
They'll try the run.
doing anything.
He's loose. Got enough for the first down. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Holds and fires complete.
Our
Able to
backup
scrounge
quarterback
3
is
yards
going
out
to
of
do
bounds.
something.
Somehow it's 2nd and
I
7.
hope.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
I really don't know.
Now the play fake. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
There's an example.
I don't know if we are going to do
Doesn't have
anything.
a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Really nice job.
I don't even know if who keeps playing.
33. Last completion moved the sticks, and
They are
let's see if they try it
smoking
again.
us.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Longhorns
We lost to
have pushed it
Georgia.
inside the 20. Motion from
We're
the
losing
wideout.
to Texas. We beat
They'll
two
run it
ranked
out of the
teams.
shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes
I don't know
tons
what
of
is
pride
happening.
stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Caught in the backfield, it's Moore.
Good
He is
defense.
going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the air, it's Manning. Here comes the heat. Got his man.
A field goal is okay.
We're looking down the field, taking away all the options.
If we can block it, that's okay too.
First down. The only option, check into the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
But they missed.
What a disappointment. No good. The lead is still
We are
double digits,
tough.
but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Hey,
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening
All right,
play of this
Brian.
drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that one falls in complete.
Oh,
Trying
man.
to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled.
That's a good throw.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Guys, this offense is already down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Pressure coming. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Stopped at the 44.
We lost.
Big interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Holden finds his man on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now on second down.
We're struggling against ranked teams. That's not good.
Motion from the wide receiver. Got it behind the line. It's Wingo. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is improved, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go.
But we're going toe-to-toe with Texas.
That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
To the air, it's Manning.
Come on.
Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Oh, no. No.
Putting together a real scoring.
Come on,
threat
guys.
as they pick up the
Let's
first down
win.
at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the running back. Can't get him to the ground. Moves it forward just a bit to pick
tonight,
up a 35.
well,
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle.
yeah,
But how about
tonight
those defensive
will
backs
be
willing to come up, stick their face
main
in the fan
event
and make a tackle.
prediction,
Those are the best run
but
defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting
not
all
very
the
many
plays, but it's
matches.
DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The inside handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
They go.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it's good from
We got one
58
chance.
yards out. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's
We
see what
got
the
to
defense
score.
can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Oh,
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's McGowan. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. And you want to talk about
19 to 6 is weighable, but it's not good.
Their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's Allen. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going.
We're going to have to go for it.
Zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Got his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout.
That was dangerous.
It would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd
well, I don't know what else to
We'll see
do.
if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Going up top again. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
Well, we missed this.
Down by multiple
We're done.
possessions. They can't come up empty on this
We're
drive in the 4th
done.
quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to
We
the
got
wideout. Converts on 4th down. Still going.
Thank
The
goodness.
defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Hey, I gotta be honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field.
I thought we were going to catch that.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Allen. Throwing right. He's got it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion.
From
Bad news,
Lexington
though,
to
not get out of bounds.
Kentucky.
You know right now, saving
He
the clock,
is
that
stepping
is at a
up.
premium for this offense.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Almost intercepted. intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. I don't think that's the way they drew it up.
No.
Incomplete.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make it.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
This is it.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this lead. 4th down attempt coming. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Oh, he got loose.
Well, we tried.
19-yard line. A big play there to get the pick and take it back inside the 20.
We just
So they start this drive from inside their
got
own 20 at the
out-coached.
19-yard line.
Out, Matt.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Washington.
But we might have another chance.
Wide enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. It's a running room. He'll work his way down to the 28.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense
All
here.
right.
They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Here's the handoff. It's a seam wide open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Longhorns, once back up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And off from the shotgun. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
Guard in the backfield. It's Moore.
Well, that's
Stop
good.
short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead
We
is
got
really
another
growing.
chance.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Looking downfield, it's Allen. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. He wants to throw it again. He strikes downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Wildcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And that is incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking downfield on first down. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So,
and it's caught. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Finally, we got a touchdown
Really
guy.
nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Oh, it's a fake. Headed for the end zone. They're not going to come close to getting to 2. Well, it's an understatement to say they should have just kicked the thing. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Are they really passing?
Looking to throw,
Yeah.
it's Manning. Now he's going to
Oh.
glide away from pressure. At the 35, he's got room. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about